Welcome to EnglishOmy, out of the podcast that helps you speak English naturally, step by step, every day. I'm Omi, your English learning buddy. Let's begin today's journey.
Hello, English learners. This is Omi from EnglishOmy, and I'm thrilled you're joining me today. Let me start with a simple question that might surprise you. What do your smartphone and your English skills have in common? They both need daily charging to stay alive. Think about it. You wouldn't leave your phone uncharged for weeks and expect it to work perfectly, right? Your English is exactly the same. It needs that daily dose of practice to stay strong and growing. If you study English intensively for one day and then ignore it for the rest of the month, your brain will simply forget what you learned. It's like trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. But here's the exciting news. When you make English a natural part of your everyday routine, something magical happens. Your progress accelerates dramatically. You start thinking faster, speaking more confidently, and understanding comes naturally. Today, I'm sharing 7 powerful daily habits that will transform your English journey forever. These aren't complicated strategies requiring expensive courses or years of study. They're simple, practical habits you can start implementing right now with just your phone, 15 minutes a day, and the motivation to improve. Ready to discover how small daily actions can create extraordinary results? Let's dive into our first 2 foundation habits that work beautifully together. Habit number 1 is reading a little every day. Now, before you panic thinking about thick grammar books, let me stop you right there. We're talking about reading one page, just one page, of something you actually enjoy. This could be a short news article, a social media post, or even English subtitles while watching your favorite show. The magic happens when you keep that notebook handy and jot down interesting words you encounter. Reading shows you how English really works in context. You're not just memorizing isolated words, you're seeing them dance together in real sentences, understanding their rhythm and relationships. Now, let's seamlessly move to habit number 2, listening to English daily. Here's what's fascinating. Babies don't start speaking by studying grammar rules. They absorb language through constant listening, and their brains naturally decode patterns and sounds. You can harness this same powerful process. Whether you're cooking dinner, commuting, or taking a walk, let English flow into your ears. Choose podcasts about topics you love, play English songs, and follow along with lyrics, or listen to audiobooks. The key insight here is this. Even when you don't understand every single word, your brain is working like a detective, picking up patterns, rhythms, and sounds. Over time, this passive absorption transforms into active understanding. Your ear becomes trained to catch subtle differences in pronunciation, and you'll find yourself naturally mimicking the rhythm of native speakers. This brings us perfectly to habit number 3. Speak fearlessly, even when you make mistakes. I want you to imagine your speaking skills as muscles that need daily exercise. The more you use them, the stronger and more flexible they become. Here's a truth that might surprise you. Waiting until your English is perfect before you start speaking is like waiting to exercise until you're already fit. It simply doesn't work that way. Start having conversations with yourself while doing everyday activities. Describe what you're cooking, narrate your morning routine, or discuss your plans for the weekend, all in English. Find language exchange partners online or join English conversation groups. The most important mindset shift: don't worry about perfect grammar initially. Focus on getting your message across. Every mistake you make is actually valuable feedback, showing you exactly what areas need attention. Speaking builds your confidence brick by brick, helps you think faster in English, and reveals your weak spots so you can address them strategically. Now let's transition to our fourth habit: writing something every day. If speaking is exercise for your mouth, then writing is like looking in a mirror for your English skills. It reveals exactly what you know and what needs work. Writing forces you to slow down and really think about word choice, grammar, and sentence structure. This deliberate practice strengthens your overall English foundation. Start simple. Write 3 sentences about your day, share thoughts on social media in English, or keep a brief daily journal. Begin with simple words and gradually challenge yourself with more complex sentence structures. Writing improves your grammar through practice, helps vocabulary stick in your memory, and teaches you to organize thoughts clearly and logically. Let's explore habit number 5. Learn 5 new words daily. Think of vocabulary as the building blocks of your English house. Without enough blocks, you simply can't construct the ideas you want to express. But here's the crucial strategy that changes everything. It's far more effective to learn 5 words consistently every day than to cram 50 words at once and forget them by next week. Choose 5 words, create sentences with them, and review them before bedtime. Repetition is your secret weapon. Keep using these words in different contexts throughout your day. This steady approach improves your communication by giving you more ways to express yourself, makes reading and listening significantly easier because you understand more without constantly stopping, and builds tremendous confidence as you can participate in conversations without feeling lost. This naturally leads us to habit number 6, which is perhaps the most transformative. Think in English. This habit is a complete game changer because it eliminates the exhausting process of mental translation. Instead of thinking in your native language and then translating to English, you train your brain to think directly in English. When you see a cup, immediately think cup, not your native word first. Plan your entire day mentally in English. Describe your surroundings to yourself in English as you walk. This practice increases your speaking speed dramatically because there's no translation delay, improves your fluency by eliminating those awkward pauses while you search for words, and makes English feel completely natural, like a normal part of your daily life, rather than just something you study during designated learning time. Finally, we reach the most critical habit of all. Habit number 7 is consistency. Here's a powerful truth I've learned from 4 decades of teaching. Small, consistent actions every single day will always beat massive, sporadic efforts. Just 15 minutes daily, when done consistently, creates more progress than 3 hours once a week. Choose specific times that work for your schedule. Perhaps study every morning after breakfast, or listen to English every night before sleep. This approach builds English seamlessly into your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth. It keeps your brain actively engaged with the language, helps you retain information more effectively, and delivers faster results because all your skills improve together in harmony. Remember, dear English learners, mastering English isn't a race to the finish line. It's a beautiful journey of daily growth and discovery. With these 7 habits, you'll progress step by step, building solid foundations that last a lifetime. Don't wait for the perfect moment to begin, because that moment may never come. Start implementing these habits today. Choose just one to begin with. Subscribe to EnglishOmy for more practical tips. Share this episode with a friend who's learning English. And most importantly, take action right now. Your future fluent self is waiting for you to take that first step. Which habit will you start with today?
Thanks for spending time with me on EnglishOmy today. Remember, small steps every day lead to big progress. If you like this episode, follow the podcast and share it with a friend.